And here we are with part 4. So next up, it's time for the interactive title. The current champion, Wolverine, is going to defend that interactive title against Blade. Now, Blade won a tournament, the Gold Rush tournament, in order to become the #1 contender for that prestigious interactive title. So, we're going to find out tonight if the rookie sensation's journey comes to a successful conclusion. Wolverine, on his way out here to the ring, he defeated Sub-Zero in our last mega event, Elimination II, in order to win that interactive title. And we're going to find out tonight if Wolverine's going to be able to keep hold of it against the Daywalker, the Vampire Hunter, Blade.
Canadian versus Vampire, both are pretty pale. Who will win? Okay, wait, no, Blade's pale. I was thinking vampires, but then I realised.
Yes, Blade's black.
Well, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I think we should, to be honest. I think when a Canadian's pale.
Yep.
I'm sure Bret Hart's Canadian. He always looked like he had a nice tan to him.
Please cut out everything I've ever said.
Nope.
Please. Bad at this.
So Wolverine and Blade, they're both very good at fighting. Both accomplished martial artists.
Both are very not pale.
Both are very not pale. Both could be considered to be anti-heroes almost. You know what I mean? And they're both very good with sharp metallic objects as well, which won't be allowed in this match.
Okay.
So, as mentioned before, Wolverine became the interactive champion at Elimination II, defeating Sub-Zero for the title on the 25th of April 2015. And he's held onto that belt ever since. Meanwhile, Blade won the Gold Rush tournament to become the #1 contender to the interactive championship, in the tournament which concluded on the 30th of August 2015, which was our season finale. Last defeating The Flash in the finals. As you can see, the two of them shook hands afterwards in a show of sportsmanship, which is always a nice touch. So here we go, Blade. He started off in our development league, the D League, and he's worked his way up to the main roster. His first pay-per-view appearance, well, pay-per-view's a bit of a loose term really, isn't it? His mega event debut, he's challenging for one of the most prestigious titles here in All-CAW Wrestling.
Of course, Blade, inventor of the most deadly move in All-CAW Wrestling, the arse push-ups.
Well, there's the impaling as well, let's not forget that. And no, it's not that before you think. Dirty sob. Right, so here is our challenger. He's not going to take his coat off. I suppose he didn't take his coat off in previous matches. We'll have to make an alternative attire where he does take his coat off.
What if like when he takes his coat off, it turns out that the carpet is a really bad job of clearing under it. You're great then.
His arms are all skinny.
His arms are all deformed masses.
Put the coat back on, for God's sake! Ah, coat back on!
He's got like a tiny face screaming out of his bicep.
What about the blue strap on the championship belt? That's quite good, is that? This is basically our version of the Intercontinental title, folks. This is the workhorse belt, if you like.
This is the achievement award.
Yes. This is the well done. You're a good worker belt.
You're not good enough to have as the face of the company, but we're giving you a belt. It's the Mick Foley belt.
Mick Foley was never Intercontinental champion. You are really bad tonight. Are you okay? We're on part 4 already, and already you're starting to dry up.
I keep getting things wrong.
I shall have to get a jug of water and pour it on so that you're moist again.
Send. Oh wait, that's something I can talk about. The adjective moist. It makes any sentence creepy.
The word moist.
Yeah.
Give me an example. Penis to penis suplex!
Go around your grandma's house and she can make some cookies for like, yes, they're all very moist.
And you think to yourself, Gran, you shouldn't be saying the word moist.
Moist.
Back! Body drop!
Just imagine waking up in the middle of the night and your grandma's there just screaming moist. See, now it's creepy.
Well, I think waking up and having your grandma stood there saying anything is relatively creepy.
But especially moist.
Especially if your granddad is John Pertwee and he keeps saying splink over and over again.
Why is he there too?
We're not cutting to that video clip again, are we?
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Splink! 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 Splink!
never bring that back.
Splink! Splink!
No! It took us years to seal the portals to hell that opened last time.
Yes, that was fun, wasn't it? Blade and Wolverine teeing off here. Wolverine, oh, arm drag takes down the Vampire Hunter there. What's he going to do now? Punch.
That's then nothing.
Bit of headlock. No elbow there. It's very back and forth action here between Wolverine and Blade. Certainly no man seems to be taking a firm advantage there. Oh, hang on a minute. Gorilla press slam into a knee.
I always thought that gorilla, that press slams are weird. You essentially you get to hold it by the chest at the point, which is good. But you're also kind of cupping the balls in the other hand.
Yes.
It's really awkward.
One hand is on is caressing his chest hair, the other is gently caressing his testicles.
Gently massage.
Not quite as gently massaging as Bushwhacker Luke or one of the fabulous Rougeau brothers that time. You remember that?
That was on a podcast.
Yes.
Watch them.
There was a bit of rubby, squeezy going on down there, wasn't there?
They didn't mention that at the Hall of Fame induction.
No, they didn't. Yeah, Cousin Luke, remember that time you fondled one of the Rougeau brothers? Yeah, Cousin Luke. It was like a baby's arm clutching an orange. He had a massive cock, is what I'm trying to say.
Just stop. No.
And there's a suplex there from Blade onto Wolverine. I'm thinking of something funny to say there, but I couldn't.
Tiny hairy.
Penis to penis suplex. He's fond of that.
Oh my.
And a big clothesline. Wolverine, he definitely, he's all business. He comes at you. There's nothing fancy about Wolverine. I mean, he is a martial artist and what have you, but he'd much rather just come in and just beat the shit out of you. And there's a, whoa, nice pick up and take down there. Almost like a choke slam, but he got him by the leg. Kick in the back as well.
Guy just lobbing them around.
Yeah, don't mess with Wolverine. I mean, Blade, let's take a look at the guys that Blade had to get from in order to get here. He beat fellow D-League alumni, the Black Panther. He defeated Spawn, who had been undefeated up to that point. He defeated Bane, who was on a winning streak at that point, even defeating Deadpool at one point. And he went on to defeat the Flash in the finals as well. So Blade has definitely earned his spot here. Measures up the arm. And oh, look at this cross arm breaker here. Looks like Blade's using submission moves here to try and take down the Wolvers.
But will it work with an adamantium skeleton?
That is a very good point there, little Daddy E. And whoa, reverse it into a penis to penis suplex. Yeah. It's going to be another loss. It's going to be another HR complaint, isn't it?
He took my penis. His penis.
I think we did that joke in part one, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And that's from an episode of Archer anyway. Wait, I had something for this. Sammy Gavis Jr. Damn it, he's good at those. Splash in the corner. It's small, but it's got a lot of stopping power. What? Just like Wolverine, he's small, but he has a lot of stopping power. I'll shut up now.
Please.
Nice super kick there from Wolverine. There with a back elbow and a kick and a roundhouse kick of his own. Both of these guys are into the martial arts here. They know how to fight in that ring. Wolverine with an arm drag takedown. Punch, no. Grabs into a headlock and a big chop there. These two can't really get an advantage over each other. They're pretty much back and forth all the way here. Hang on a minute. Press slam into a knee.
Ball fondle slam.
Ball fondle slam. Way, remember that time, Cousin Luke, where you fondled one of the Rougeau brothers? Yeah, Cousin Butch. It felt just like a fucking baby's arm clutching an orange.
What?
I tried to say that one of the Rougeaus has a massive
okay, then.
Well, they certainly knew how to pack a pair of shorts, I will say that.
God, I seen Deadpool was like going back his hand.
It's going to look massive in this. Happy Mother's Happy International Women's Day.
Oh God. Don't bring that bit up. Don't bring that entire sequence up.
We're actually recording this on International Women's Day. Because we're filming these sort of doing commentary for these matches a few weeks in advance.
Okay.
We've also had Mother's Day as well recently, and as everyone knows, there's only 2 acceptable ways to show your mother how much you love her. One of them is to burst into song, which I will proceed to do for you now.
No.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. I should point out that second line, 2 cats in the yard. Don't actually, sort of mumble that bit. Unless, of course, you have got 2 cats in the yard, in which case, sing it out loud. That third line, life used to be so hard. Don't attempt to point to or grab your crotch. Because it might get awkward and inappropriate, especially if you have an erection. And then the last line, when you say everything is easy because of you, at that point you drop a big bag of dirty laundry in front of her, give her the thumbs up, and then stick her in the fridge to look for something to eat. That's how I do it anyway.
That's why you've been disowned.
That's the first acceptable way of showing your mum how much you love her. The second way, obviously, is to fight your dad.
Fight them for supremacy.
That's it. Because what better way is it to show your mum how much you love them than to basically take a swing at the other parents? What?
Well, okay then.
Yeah. So,
wait, what do you do for Father's Day then? Swing at your mum?
I just took a swing at my dad. We've got this strange relationship.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a professional boxer.
Yes.
Including the matches announced for WrestleMania Hospital Edition, we have Sin Cara versus John Cena in the first ever first man standing match.
Yes, and we'll also have a... they used to have those Divas matches where the women would wrestle in gravy or hot chocolate. Well, not actually chocolate, it would be shearing hot chocolate. Basically, the Intercontinental title's going to be wrestled in bubble wrap.
Yes! Yuri doesn't have like a bubble wrap cage.
Yes, except that it won't be a cage, it'll be fabric or something. You're gonna fight them. Oh, shit it hell! And there's look at that, a Canadian slam. It's actually an Alabama slam, but it's a Canadian doing it. Yes.
Hooray.
So anyway, on the way to work, I come across these rather peculiar conversations that I hear other people having.
All right,
I
then.
shall give you an example of one. I passed a conversation taking place between a bloke about my age answering the door to a chap who presumably comes from the TV licence place. And the conversation went something like this. Hello, sir, do you have a TV? Nah, mate, tell his shit. I don't bother with that. I prefer my music myself. Oh, I see. Would you mind if I pop inside your house and check if you do have a telly or not? That way I can update our records to say that you don't have one. I don't have to fucking let you in, do I? Well, no, sir, you don't, but you're telling me that you don't have a TV and you're not willing to let me into your house to see that, so that's giving me reason to believe that you have a telly and might need a licence. His response to that was, fair enough, mate, but the bird at number 23 won't let me inside her knickers, but I've got no reason to believe that she's got a cock. And with that, the door was closed and the conversation was over. And I stood there and applauded quite loudly.
In the middle of the street.
In the middle of the street, yes.
It was even worse when you were crossing the road at the time.
It was. I then went into my local shop to buy a paper and to...
After the trip for hospital, of course.
Oh, yes, and contemplating whether or not to buy a pie or not. In which I heard a customer make a rather unique complaint to say, excuse me, I can't seem to get my hand out of this bag of Monster Munch. The shopkeeper said, have you tried taking it out? It's like, well, I did, but now I quite like it. It's like a crunchy mitten. A mitten of monsters!
And the joke...
Yes!
The joke comes full circle!
Yes! And that's all I've heard. So if I do hear anything else said to anyone else, bear in mind you'll probably be the second person to know.
First will probably be him, obviously.
Yes, and possibly you as well.
No, you never tell me these things.
There's a knee slam there from Blade to Wolverine.
You tend to save all these things for commentary.
And Blade is signalling for the end here. Is he going to go, oh, hang on a moment. He just pushed Wolverine right in the face. That was almost like Wolverine's adamantium punch finisher.
Only he hid something in his trousers.
Well, he's already got some...
Was it his knob?
He's already... Are you suggesting that Blade beat up Wolverine with his own penis?
It's possible.
Nice roundhouse kick there from Blade. Wolverine was signaling for something, but he took too long jumping up and down. He may have suffered for that. Pulls him to the floor and stamps on the arm. Oh, that's not good. He's going to have a jump trying to do his finish of the impaling for his arms all buggered. And whoa, look at that capture suplex there. Caught him with the leg and the neck with that move.
Well, now Wolverine's just going to town on Blade.
Here we go. Choke slam. Boom! Right in the middle of the ring. Oh, probably to the
Right on the outside of the ring.
Right on the outside of that title belt picture that's in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, because outside the ring.
Going for a pin one. No, I want to get some one count there.
I feel for outside the ring would be outside the ring.
More punching going off here. What's he going to do? Snapmare takeover. And stomping away at him. Oof, nothing subtle there. Ooh, I say. But no, Wolverine takes him down again and does a bit of stompy. And that move, which is the most useless move in the game, doesn't do anything.
At all.
Nope.
It's even worse because for some reason
The referee's running around.
Yeah.
Nice Canadian slam.
No, there is a worse move. It's literally just a sweep to the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get down on the knees and sweep the legs.
Which
with,
like
with
misses
the
about,
forearm.
misses about 95% of the time.
But it knocks him over.
Wolverine going for a submission move there.
It's even worse about the leg sweep with Michael Myers' signature move in the game.
No, that's he uses the chop block. He doesn't use his legs, he uses his arm.
I know that's what I mean though. It's like arm, leg, sweep.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, fair enough then. I thought you meant that move where you spin round on your elbow.
What?
And Blade over, suplex there to Blade. And now to Wolverine. There's an elbow.
You can spin down a bit now.
New. There's another roundhouse kick. Couple of heavy hitters of these guys. Oh, power slam there. I thought he was going to go for a tombstone pile driver. He used that to pin Spawn in his Gold Rush tournament match there. Picks up Wolverine. Wolverine sends him off the ropes. And once again going for another Canadian slam. Vary your moveset for God's sake.
I can't imagine that wearing a trench coat would really be helping. I mean, it's like restrict his legs and everything, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but it also makes you look like an extra from the Matrix.
So you know, that's good.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Kung Fu.
How to become edgy. Step 1, wear trench coat. Well done, you are now the edgiest of edge.
Yes.
That's it, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Buy a trench coat, and people definitely won't avoid you in the streets. Wolverine sends Blade into the corner.
Make it worse and go full neck beard and buy a fedora.
Because that'll go down well. There's a kick.
And a punch.
No, that's an elbow.
That was an elbow. Wasn't
Do you not know the parts of the anatomy?
Well, yes, of course.
There's a sack of shit slam there. You can see shades of Scott Hall.
Of course I know what the anatomy is. I've got these things that I walk on, they are called my meat pillars.
Yes.
I balance on my meat pillars daily.
I don't want to hear you talk about your meat pillar ever again, do you understand? Get your hands up here where I can see them. Stop putting your hands under the table. Good God almighty. Put your hands there on the desk where I can see them.
I give up on you.
Yeah, I get that impression. Only a 2 count just then. We're just going to talk about the wrestling. Yeah, go on then.
We've been talking about wrestling for a while, actually.
Apart from the bit where we sided off about TV licenses and Monster Munch.
Yeah, we talked about it entirely in the last match because I ran out of ideas.
We did. Blade. Whoa, look at that. That was a brainbuster sort of
Thing.
That was nasty. That's just the type of thing that you'd see in New Japan Pro Wrestling that you definitely won't see in WWE because it's like, oh no, that's too dangerous.
No.
That's why we're going to have our all our wrestlers wrestling in bubble wrap leading up to WrestleMania because they keep getting injured. And there was the Impaler.
Well, yeah, WrestleMania's been moved from a stadium in Texas to a hospital in Texas.
Just to be on the safe side. 1, 2, 3. He's got it. Blade secures the win. He is the new interactive champion after nailing Wolverine with the Impaler. A successful journey with a rookie sensation Blade. He started out in All-CAW Wrestling in the D-League. He fought his way through the Gold Rush tournament, earned himself a title shot here at Night of Champions, and has defeated the current champion Wolverine to become the new interactive champion of All-CAW Wrestling. And there were some fantastic moves there. We saw a brainbuster there, and we saw the Impaler that finished things off. Your winner and new interactive champion, folks, the Daywalker, the Vampire Hunter. He's the winner of the Gold Rush tournament, but you can now call him the interactive champion. It's Blade.
Yay.
Well done, Wesley Snipes.
That's not his name, but it's the actor's name.
Maybe now you'll learn to pay your taxes on time. You naughty man.
What?
Yeah. Not paying jail because he didn't pay his taxes.
Oh!
You see?
No.
Oh, if only I was a fly on the wall. I believe I'm a fly. Watch me land on a big meat pie. Anyway, wow, it's been a while since we've seen this tournament bracket, haven't we? So, Blade, we can see that he beat T'Challa. That's the Black Panther, everybody. He defeated Spawn, who had been undefeated up at that point. He defeated Bane, who was on a winning streak. And he beat the Flash in the finals. Finally going on, face Wolverine here tonight at Night of Champions and become the interactive champion. So that was the journey that Blade took in order to win this title. And what a journey it was. And little Daddy E has just turned up at the... This match is finished now.
Oh.
You've picked the right time to come in.
You don't get to take part.
No. Would you like to say something?
Yeah. So subscribe. Otherwise, Undertaker will kick you in the dick.
No, we haven't got that bit yet. Coming up next, we will find out who Michael Myers will defend his Randomness Rules title against. The power of the random button is on its way. But for now, it's end of part 4.